We are very excited to have added solar panels to our house about 2 months ago. It has been really great, and we are really grateful for Solar United for being a co-op who helped us find the people who did it, and it was really easy to put up. We love having it, and different neighbors have come by and asked us about it, and we hope to spread more solar awareness so that more and more people can make the city more solar resilient. And I'd like to welcome the city council member Chris Weish up to talk more.
Thank you, Daniela, for having us in your home, and of course for bringing Anya. Anytime there's a baby, they tend to steal the show, so we appreciate that. It's an honor to be here with all of you today. I am the chair of the Public Utilities and Sustainability Committee for the City of Columbus. And protecting our finite resources for future generations is a big reason why I decided to join council. Columbus is already feeling the impact of climate change, and our most vulnerable residents are already at risk. We're seeing hotter days and longer, more powerful storms causing higher energy bills and home repairs and even health consequences. That's why the City of Columbus is committed to bold climate action through our Sustainable Columbus Initiative and the Columbus Climate Action Plan. The plan lays out a roadmap for our community to equitably achieve carbon neutrality by 2050 and reduce emissions significantly by 2030. Transitioning to clean renewable energy, specifically solar, is a major strategy for reaching our goal. We've seen what record heat waves coupled with power outages can do to our community. Putting front and center how combating climate change and having access to clean, reliable, local energy is critical and provides community and energy grid resilience. That's why we're excited today to announce the launch of the 2024 Columbus Area Solar Co-op. The irony is not lost on me that we're announcing a solar co-op on some of the cloudiest day and probably the rainiest week we'll have, but it's still generating energy. Through this partnership with Solar United Neighbors, better known as SUN, and other community organizations like Impact Community Action, MORPC, and Green Columbus, residents in Columbus and Franklin County area can start going solar at home. This is the 4th year we've partnered with SUN to host the solar co-op opportunity for residents, and it has already proven to be a successful partnership. You'll hear from Mariah with SUN in a bit on exactly how the co-op works, but this effort will support our Climate Action Plan goal to install 50 megawatts of residential solar by 2030. To date, over 500 Columbus and Central Ohio residents have learned about the benefits of going solar and has resulted in 560 kilowatts of new solar in our community. That means 9,500 metric tons of lifetime CO2 avoided and over $2.8 million in energy bill savings. This year, the Columbus Area Solar Co-op's goal is to do 50 installations across the Central Ohio community. Make no mistake, the goal is ambitious, but we believe our Central Ohio community is up to the task, and there will be robust outreach to encourage residents to go solar. We're excited to launch this solar co-op that supports so many of our climate and equity goals. But of course, as I've mentioned, we can't do this work alone. And with that, I'd like to introduce and welcome to the podium Mariah Williams with SUN.
So thank you, Daniela, for hosting us today with your rooftop solar. And thank you, Councilman Weish, for emphasizing how each of us taking a step like solar benefits not just our household, but the community as well. My name is Mariah Williams, and I'm with Solar United Neighbors. At Solar United Neighbors, we are dedicated to empowering communities through solar education and advocacy, driving not only individual savings, but also contributing to the larger goal of sustainable energy usage. For this program, we are working with the City of Columbus to make sure people are getting complete and truthful information about solar so they can make informed decisions. Today, we launched the 2024 Columbus Area Solar Co-op. During the program, we will offer no-cost, honest roof reviews so that each homeowner will know if solar is a good fit for them. We will offer solar info sessions that cover topics ranging from the equipment that will be placed on your home to the Inflation Reduction Act tax credits that you would have available. Participation in the co-op is free and does not obligate you to go solar. We will solicit proposals from local solar installers and put those together in an easy to understand spreadsheet so that you can compare the information that we've collected. Through the co-op, we foster a sense of community as members collaborate to explore solar options, share knowledge, and collectively negotiate for the best possible rates. If an individual decides it is the right time for them to go solar, we will be there during all the steps to support them, answer questions, and make sure that it goes as smoothly as possible. For our first info session, we'll be meeting on Zoom on Tuesday, May 14th at 6:30 p.m. And then if you prefer to meet in person, our first in-person session is at the Columbus Metropolitan Library at the Northern Lights branch, and that is on Tuesday, June 11th at 6:30 p.m. You can register or find more information about either of these events and more on our website, solarunitedneighbors.org/Columbus. And now it's my privilege to introduce Bexley Mayor Ben Kessler.
Good morning. I am Mayor Ben Kessler, but I'm here in my capacity as the Secretary at the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission and the Chair of MORPC's Sustainability Advisory Committee. I think that Councilman Weich covered it quite well when he laid out the climate crisis that is facing our world, but of course our local communities are not immune to that. One thing that we know is that we are much stronger together. And so I think MORPC has been at the table trying to rally communities and partnering with Columbus's leadership in supporting projects such as Solar United Neighbors. These are vital projects in order to turn the page on the climate story. It is so it is so wonderful to be here at a home that has been outfitted with solar panels as part of the Solar United Neighbors program. It's inspiring what this program does. It is incredibly impactful, and it is something that, as a leader of a local community, I am so proud that we partner with Solar United Neighbors, and I'm so proud that we have this regional cooperative approach to really turning climate change around. I think that the important story of this, the success of Solar United Neighbors, is that we do have an opportunity to make a difference. This program does make a difference. And it does so in a way that not only cleans the air that we're breathing, but also makes things a little bit easier on our checkbooks. That is certainly something to be celebrated. So with that, MORPC is proud to be a partner, excited to see the new program opening up, and I'm going to turn it back to Councilman Weich for any questions.
Make it difficult, too. Well, in reality, I'm just coming up here to say thank you, everyone, for being here, as well as thank you, Daniela, for hosting us and having these panels on your roof. Really are a true advocate for solar, and you've only had it for like 2 months, and so you allowing us to be here to tell this story at this pivotal moment is truly important. We know that we're continuing to see consecutive months of highest temperatures on record, and so the more we can get our neighbors and our community to choose renewable energy, the better we will be in the long run. So thank you to all of our speakers. Thank you to our community partners for being here. Thank you to the neighbors who are watching from their windows as we invaded their street. It's been a good one. And so with that, we will close the ceremony, but obviously be around for any questions that those may have. So thanks.